we are at Acura of Peabody with Tom, Joey Shimatara. Nice to meet you. And what are we looking at today?
This is an Acura ZDX. It is the Type S model. So we have 3 models in the ZDX lineup: an A-Spec, an A-Spec 2-motor, and the Type S, which also has 2 motors.
So I'm going to interrupt you. I'm going to interrupt you as you go, because these are little points that, like, the viewers may not understand. But 2 motors, 1 vehicle. This is an EV, electric vehicle. So how does that work? 2 motors for what are they driving? What are these motors driving?
So the front wheels and the back wheels. So
Independently?
Independent. Well, yes. So they're connected through the computer.
Yeah.
But essentially it makes it an all-wheel drive car.
Right. So A-Spec would be a total, just 1 motor in the rear, it'd be a rear wheel car.
Yes.
Not so great for Massachusetts.
Probably not. Unless you're a snowbird.
Yeah.
So the Type S makes a little more horsepower. It's just about 500 horsepower, but it makes a lot more torque. It's about 544 pounds-feet of torque. So it's got a little more pull than the regular 2-motor A-Spec. And then beyond that, it isn't just sportier. It has the hands-free cruise, so it's capable of following the road as a self-driving car. It has the hands-free tailgate.
Does it have regenerative braking?
It does. So you can actually choose that.
Can you explain for the viewers what that actually means?
Yes.
Okay.
So the regenerative braking uses the brakes to recharge the battery. So a lot of people refer to it as one-pedal driving. On this, you can choose to have it where it just coasts when you let off the accelerator, or it can slow down mildly, or the point where it will come to a complete stop just on lifting the accelerator, and you don't even need to use the brakes.
Yeah.
The more braking that it provides on lift is the greater regenerative brake.
The more charge, you're producing a charge while you're driving. That brake force is regenerating more miles for you to drive.
Correct.
Yeah.
So it is the reason why we consider 80% to be a full charge on this.
Yeah. So when we hopped in it to pair my phone earlier, I saw on the screen it says 80% charge.
Yes.
And I asked you about that, and when I spoke to my friend Chris Lagakanopoulos, he said generally that's where you want to charge it. But if you are, say you're going for a long distance, you can override that and go to a full charge?
You can, although the battery life is affected by it as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So they typically don't recommend charging it completely.
Okay.
For reference, with the fastest charge, like a DC charger, you can actually go from a 20 to an 80% charge in about 42, maybe 49 minutes.
Wow. So
it's a pretty quick charge. A wall charger, such as this one over here, we have a home version of it. The car comes with 3 chargers, or one of 3 chargers. You can choose a in-home wired charger, a portable charger, or EV credits. Our home version of this can recharge the car overnight in about 9.5 hours.
Mm-hmm. To 80%?
To 80%.
Okay. And how much does that typically cost to install at the house?
It
comes with it. So you have to pay for the installer? The electrician?
Acura has recommended installers. I've heard on average it's around $2,500, but it also depends on the situation that your home presents.
Yep.
This also, you can select a time in the car under the charging setup. So if you have rates that vary by time of day, you can make it where your car will charge as the rates are lower.
Oh, wow.
The portable charger is not as quick. It has 2 options, a 110 and a 220. 220 is like a dryer. This uses.
I get you.
So it's about double the time to charge it with the portable charger.
But it's portable. So you stick it in the car. Say you're going to your ski house, and you're not near necessarily a charging station, and you can plug it in overnight.
Yes.
There you go.
It is actually, a full charge would take probably several days to do on 110.
Yeah.
So if I touch money, it would be obviously better.
Better.
This does recharge with the supercharger as well. So you can have fast superchargers.
Let's check out the mount, where the traditional gas tank, where the filling port. What do we call that?
I just refer to it as the plug-in on it.
The plug-in. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So you have both types,
Yes.
right? So you would unplug this, and this is what I see. So when I had the BMW, this is the port all around Gloucester that I saw. I haven't seen any of this type around. What can you explain? Do you know what that?
That is for a DC charger. So
Okay.
in this situation that we have over here, this would actually just plug in. I'm not going to get it going at the moment, but this would plug in, and then you would see an indicator on the dashboard up in the middle that shows that it's charging.
Yeah.
The DC, this comes out, we have over on the other side of the building, actually that kind, the fast charger, and it uses both.
There you go. So I got to charge the BMW a couple of times. It's as simple as could be. Like no one really told me what to do.
Yeah.
You don't really need instructions. It's that simple. It's
Yeah.
just like filling up a gas tank. Open it up, stick the thing in, hear the little click, and you're off and running.
This does have, so Acura's, the ZDX comes with like an OnStar app, as well as an EVgo app or an EV charging app. So it can map out trips based on where charging is available. It will also, you can pre-ready the car for a quick charge. So if you're on a trip and you need to use a fast charge, you can let the car prepare itself for that.
What's the range on this?
So these are high twos. They're about, on the two motor A spec, it's just over 3. Depends on how you drive. And then this is a little bit less, it's just under 3.
More of a sporty model. Yeah. All right. Let's check out the inside. Are these ventilated seats
They are,
and
yes.
heated?
Yes, and the rears are heated on the Type S.
And this is the Type S.
This is the Type S.
Lucky passengers. Yeah.
And it's a 3-zone climate control, so you have the 2 front and then the rear.
And I love, I have in my current vehicle, I have wireless charging, and I could never go. Right now, my phone just clicked in, and it's charging just by sticking it in there. You don't have to have a wired, tethered connection to charge your phone, which to me is epic. That's one of my favorite new technologies is wireless charging. Never having to have a charger with you. A lot of space here, leg room. I am 6 feet tall, and I have plenty of leg room right here. Is this 2 sunroofs, or how does this work?
It's a panoramic moonroof. The rear part is fixed. The front part opens. So one of those will tilt it, and the other one will slide it.
There we go. Now, one panel goes back or both?
Just the one panel.
Yeah, there we go. And now we're open air.
You also have ambient lighting in here. You can see the different colors of light. You can choose.
Is that right here at night? Is that a light right there? This.
Yes, there's a strip of light.
So I see this vehicle supports CarPlay or the Android version of CarPlay, it seems.
Yes.
So that's nice to know. All right, so then we can go back to the home again. Well, I'll go to home, CarPlay, and there you go. There's my phone at my fingertips. All right, we're gonna long press on the Google Assistant. Siri, text my love.
What do you want to say?
I love you. I hope you're having a great day.
Sending. I love you. I hope you're having a great day.
There you go.
We are.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. It's good. Okay, we are off and running. It's I'm in drive. I've been in drive the whole time, but
Yes.
we're gonna get going right now. We'll head to the highway and see
This is also a configurable car. You can change the amount of effort on the steering, how sharp the acceleration is, the braking feel. All of that is actually configurable on the screen individually.
See, so we're getting on 114, which is a good thing that we have an EV with a ton of torque, because this is one of my favorite things about the EVs is how quick they are off of the line. Oh Jesus, look at that! Yeah, this also has everything's sliding around. This also has the heads-up display right here. I have the miles per hour right in front of me. Might get the keys out of the way there. We'll go right up to the Route 1 and we'll take it on the highway. Very comfortable. So you said the range was how far on this?
It's up in the like a little less than 300.
Okay. And what is the cost for this vehicle?
This one is $75,450.
75.
Has some accessories on it. The leases on these are actually really good. Acura qualifies themselves for the $7,500 federal tax credit.
Oh wow.
So the majority of people have been leasing these cars, and it automatically qualifies.
So that you can apply that right to the number on the lease?
Yes.
Oh wow.
So it helps make the lease really attractive.
I find it interesting that it comes with the charging station. You have to pay for the installation, but you have one. You would have one for the house.
Mm-hmm. Yes, which is nice because if you're able to charge overnight in your commute and your driving habits during the day are less than a couple hundred miles, which is probably most people here, then you can charge it overnight. It's like having a cell phone that you charge and then you use it during the day and you charge it overnight.
I absolutely love the responsiveness from when you hit that pedal and you to get up and go. It's just if you like, I mean, I'm not a big speed freak guy. It's just nice to know that it's there. You know, if you need to pull out, you need to get in front of somebody, you need to get around a bicyclist. That's what so in my last week, having an EV at my disposal, like I live on, close to a road, it's a coastal road, and there's always bicyclists, and they potentially are in the middle of the road. It's super easy to just zip around. I love that. The regenerative braking, I can feel so we can go right here. So this little button right here is the foot pedal, and we could change that. Let's see, what if I have to be stopped? One pedal driving, set level, and we can go to off if we want. Yeah. Oh yeah, this is a sporty ride. This just hugs the road. I would say these tires are pretty grippy.
Yeah, these are an all-season tire. There is a performance tire version of this as well.
All right, here we go. Rocket ship. Yeah, this is so wild. Anyone that's a car enthusiast, and there's really not much to wear, right? Like, what happened? Can you explain to me how there are brakes, right?
Yes.
So brake pads that need to be replaced?
Ultimately, yes.
That's how that works?
So the Type S actually comes equipped with Brembo brakes. So they're a supplier of really good high-performance brakes. In the one-pedal driving, you would use less because, again, you have the motors doing a lot of the work.
Oh, because it's almost like a downshifting on a traditional transmission, right? The engine is taking some of the braking out of slowing the vehicle down.
Exactly. Yeah.
I get you. Wow, this thing is rocket ship. So the BMW is a rocket ship. This is a rocket ship. Yeah. So far, what I have found is that, this isn't just a pitch for EVs, because I don't think the EVs are for everyone. I don't think EVs are for someone that doesn't have a place where they can have a charger at their home. But if you could put a charger at your house, the simplicity of just plugging it in and having, overnight getting, a full 200 and almost 300 mile charge. I had that the BMW last week for a full week, and I didn't drive 300 miles. So, and people say, oh, you have to be, you have to charge it, but if you have to go to a gas station, I think that is more of a pain in the ass or pain in the butt. I think that's more of a pain in the butt than if you just pull into your driveway, plug in, and that lasts you a week. And say you do a lot of driving, and listen, again, if you're driving, 500 miles a day or whatever, some crazy amount of miles per day, maybe the EV isn't for you. But if you're probably 80% of drivers that have the ability to put a charging station at your house, I think the cost savings are absolutely undeniable. So on the screen here, we have right now, I could have my iPhone, my Apple CarPlay screen showing. This happens to be a Google navigation screen. You see this power button right here. You hit that, and that would give you all those charging stations that you could navigate to. And you see here it says fast charging, and you could scroll through and find the one that works for you. Oh, we haven't spoken about the warranty. What is the warranty? Are there different warranty numbers for the vehicle itself as opposed to the battery?
Yes, cars come with a 4-year, 50,000 mile vehicle warranty. But it's just like a traditional Acura warranty. It has the total luxury care of the roadside assistance from Acura while it's in that. And then the battery is a 8-year, 100,000 mile coverage.
So if you leased this vehicle, say a 3-year lease, this ambulance by. If you lease this vehicle for a 3-year lease, is that a typical lease nowadays?
Yes.
36 month lease. Your worries or potential worries about a battery are negligible.
Yes.
All right. I find it interesting that you have that option. And how much, if you wanted to purchase the portable charger just to have, how much does that cost? Just to have it in the car, and how intrusive is it? How large is that unit?
It isn't very large. It's like a size of maybe like a briefcase.
Okay.
And now on the spot, I forgot how much it costs. I think it's like several hundred, like 300.
Not over $500?
I don't believe it is.
Okay. What are we looking at for wheels here?
So on the Type S, so the upgraded wheels, they're a 22-inch wheel, 20-inch on the other cars, and you can see the Brembo spec brakes in the front. They're a contrast color, the yellow on these. And again, these are the all-season tires. They do produce it with an all-black wheel with a high-performance summer tire as well.
Let's check out the back seat.
So you have a couple things here. There's room for 3 across the back.
3, yeah.
And again, the people in the back have their own climate control. You also have your own shade.
Cool. And I see you have those convenient covers for the car seats that you won't lose that little tab there.
Yeah,
you lift
the
it
latch
up,
system.
the latch system, you plug right in there. And get outlets for cell phones in the back?
Yes. So you have the power outlet there for it as well. There's actually a 110 outlet too. And speaking of like media and things, this is also, this car, the sound system is Bang & Olufsen, which is starting with this car and then spreading through our lineup into some of the 25 models. It's starting to become our standard audio. So
All right, let's check out the trunk.
push this, raise up. This is height adjustable in the settings. You have storage underneath the floor. A little bit more room there. The Type S has an air suspension with an adjustable ride height. The tank for it is underneath here. On the A-Spec models, that's actually a deeper well for more storage.
A lot of space back here.
Yes, you can also expand it. There's a little button that releases the seat forward, so you can put something large in there.
Does this one go forward too?
It does, yes. Look, we found our hands free.
Oh, there's the logo
There it
right
is,
there.
there it is, yes. So there we
Oh,
go.
wow, that's pretty cool.
Got to
Let's
show
try
off
that
that
again.
drone.
So we're gonna focus right there.
Yep.
We go like this.
Yep. So you would just wave your foot quickly underneath it.
Oh, nothing more. See, I've never had a vehicle with that, but
Yeah.
like, oh, you always when you want to get into the trunk, you always have like bags full of groceries, a big box. You're like, it's like trying to get in there. Oh god, yeah, that's pretty. You got like the carbon kind of sporty.
So this
Rear
car has
spoiler.
some accessories on it. The carbon spoiler is one of them, the carbon caps for the mirrors, and there is a body kit on it as well.
You got the blacked out logos, glossy black as opposed to chrome, which is very trendy right now, very sporty. A lot of people are paying to get their cars that have chrome on them. They bring them to places to get the black put on them, right? Yeah, really sharp vehicle. Good balance. That could be a good family car or not. Really sporty and kind of. When we say crossover, it truly is a kind of a crossover vehicle. Good in the winter and the summer.
It is, and this is really a shape that is becoming more commonplace for people. Some people are just on their own, drive it. Some people carry families in it, but it's become the shape of what cars look like.
Yeah, and not too big of a behemoth that you can't park it either.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
It's been a lot of fun. Looking forward to real world experience this week.
Uh-huh.
And we'll give you the full report.